Okay, I think we've had enough of the music now, haven't we? Yes. It's about to get very ugly. It's I mean the music. Well, the stream as well. The stream is going to be very ugly. We've been listening to this piece of shit for 5 minutes now, so... People are having, like, making strange experiments in the chat with opening several tabs. And just checking how much delay is gonna... There's plenty of delay on this guitar anyway. Ah, see, Pickle Dog knows what the question is. How many streamers are wearing pants anyway? Oh, do we really need the answer to that? Do we really? I'm going to wager a big fat no. No, see, I shall not reveal, in fact, of the amount of pants wearing that I'm doing currently. And I don't think anyone needs to know. Oh, the song's about to get really, really bad now. Check. Oh, God. Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just gonna fade that down. We don't need to listen to any more of that. Christ almighty. Might as well turn on the camera now. I think we need that. Hi. Hello, I'm the Space Quest historian. Yes, good evening, everyone. 19 people. We were 20 just a second ago. I think one person left because they thought all they're gonna get is a blank screen and shitty music. But yes. I just had to set up a couple of things, had to put some things in the charger, you know, stuff and things. But Lieutenant Syria confirms that I am indeed seen and heard, so we are in for a fabulously bad time. As always, yes, the chords of power. Would you believe that song is nearly 10 years old? That was from something I did in 2009. I think I'd just gotten my guitar, so that was me trying out my first feeble power chords right at the end there. The rest was all, you know, played on the keyboard. Fun times indeed. Yes, yes. I thought we needed some mysterious music, and I thought that the beginning of that tune is quite mysterious, and then it just turns to absolute shit. That is neither here nor there. No, indeed. Yes, we are playing... Oh, we've lost more viewers because I'm fucking rambling. Yes, what we need to do is play more Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, this is exactly what we shall do. We shall now launch the game because that is how we roll. The game is launching. I just clicked launch. We're just waiting for it. There we go. See, now we're into good music territory. This music is suitable for children and those easily disturbed. Jesus fucking Christ, man. You lost viewers because I closed all the random tabs. Ah, vocabulary. Yes. Very inappropriate joke. Just entered my brain and I don't know if I should say it. Okay, I'm just going to, but just please remember vocabulary. I love you to bits. You're artificially inflating my viewer count. Fake viewer count, indeed. You're influencing my view. Does anyone get this? I'm not trying to be an asshole here. Just never mind. Auto Juju says, I don't normally watch live. I feel good about this episode, though. Oh, God. Don't really know about that. So, what we are going to get into is, yes, we're playing more Doki Doki Literature Club. It's been a frightfully long... Is that a vape pen she's got in her hand there, or is it a pencil? I think it's a pencil. It's got a little heart at the end there, but it looks like a vape pen. Anyway, yes, things are finally heating up. This is episode 4, I believe, so we've been 2, 4, 6... This is going to be our 7th and 8th hour in this game, and so far we haven't really accomplished much, except we've learned that Sayori here is deeply depressed, and that's horrible, of course, and Yuri here, with the lovely singing voice, probably has a bit of an unhealthy fascination with sharp objects. But other than that, things are pretty well good. We left off in a very inconspicuous place. We left off comforting Sayori, and she asked us, you know, is this gonna be a thing, or are we just good friends? And I have a feeling we might be sending her over the edge with what we'll respond here. So just you know, entering this in not a stressful manner at all. I mean, this is just steady on, everyone. Sayori is keen, deeply keen that we pursue the relationship with Yuri and her amazing singing voice. Whereas I had the distinct notion last time that most people in the chat were of the persuasion that our childhood friend was in fact going to be the love of our life. Now, I don't know how this game works. I don't know if any of these options actually matter. I would assume they do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay hydrated for a bit. Yes, I brought extra water today because, yes. Soothes the soul. And then I'm just going to observe the chat for a bit, and let's see you guys make a convincing argument for why we should pick either A or B. Otto Juju, new face in the chat, says, I love you. I'm sure he means the in-game option, but just in case he does not, love you too, man. The Foodmaster says, I vote I love you just to be safe, because I love this character. And Hunter Cyber EX has all the right ideas, he just votes for extra lubrication. And Iavonix is in here, good to see you. Iavonix, all should go follow Iavonix on YouTube, because she does much better at this than I do. And Volcabra just says, is this convincing? I love all the love. Well, shit. Right. So last time I was of the persuasion that we should jump ship from Yuri and profess our love to Sayori. Having had a bit of a think about it, I know that she is deeply depressed, and this is very terrible for her, and I don't mean to belittle that in any way. However, we might just have to entertain the notion that this is slightly emotionally manipulative on her part. Just a tad. Maybe. I'm not saying it is, and I'm not saying that you should listen to me at all, because I in fact know nothing about how human emotions work, but I am a bit on the fence on this. When we ended the last episode, I was absolutely on board. Yes, I love you. Stop, don't even worry about it, my dear. I'm going to be yours forever. And now I am a bit on the fence, to be honest. I think we set out on a given path, and we should maybe stay true to it. G-Crusher says, SQ8 says, follow Iavonix. I follow Iavonix. Good man. You have won a boop on the nose. Yes, I kind of feel it is a bit manipulative, so I might actually make an executive decision here, because we do have to go somewhere, and say you will always be my dearest friend. I could possibly regret this later on. Oh, Pickle Dog passed on the boop to his dog. Oh, that is adorable. So if anyone has anything they want to interject at this point, why I should not pick You'll Always Be My Dearest Friend, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because this is the way I'm leaning now. So I will, me and my pony here will count down from 10 to nothing. And he will go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't worry about it, man. It's just young love. It won't kill her. 4, 3, 2. I love beer. 1. And off we. I appreciate the amount of trust you put in me. The food master says, what do you think we should do? And glorious leader and, well, shit, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. This is what we're gonna do. You will always be... I've already saved. Don't worry, the food master. Already saved. So we'll be fine. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. Fucking poopy pants. I hope this guy doesn't go to college and want to be a psychology major, because he would suck at it. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. At least she's smiling, although I'm not sure that's a good sign. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? See what I mean about manipulative? Just a teeny tiny teensy bit. From now on, I'll call you friend zone historian. Cheers, man. Yeah, poopy pants is just yeah, rough. Exactly, Pickle Dog, rough. I should write a poem about this. I'll call it, well, just have my heart and spleen and intestines, you heartless bastard. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Poopy Pants. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, oh, this is going down a very, very not good path, isn't it? Sayori's smile, yes, her file, she's a cyborg. It just went, read only, gone. Finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Ow, that's asphalt. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. No, fuck no, don't. I fucking hope the neighbors aren't home. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori, you gonna explain that? Just check. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Well, probably because you just saw a fucking nervous breakdown unraveling before you. There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, well, you're doing a shit job of that, dead. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Yeah, not fucking happening, unless you can invent a fucking time machine. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Determination. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Not doing a bang-up job of that so far, I have to admit. Alright. It's the day of the festival. Oh, good. We've been waiting for this shit. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but no. She isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. You know what? I would want to check in with her. I mean, we're still friends and all, right? But, okay, Poopy Pants, this is your bit, not mine. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, except for the blood. Oh, the delicious blood. And I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event, as in trepidation and mild panic. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Yes, that sentence almost went down one path and then took a turn. Okay, cool. Poopy Pants! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now, I said, worrying that she's gonna pounce on me with her weird crane stance. Don't think I'm not onto you, bitch. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom, doing a shit job of it too, I see. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we are performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. It's... Bob sees ball. Bob has ball. Bob likes ball. The end. So that's the one I'll be performing. Why didn't we get to write one? Actually, I'm kind of disappointed. Yeah, prehensile hair strikes again. Absolutely. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Let's not mention the war. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Jesus, poopy pants. I mean, really, well, if you got any input on this? No? No, fuck poopy pants. Jesus Christ. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful. Well, thank fuck, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes, I think you should. That would really have been good. The fucking weird laughs in this game. You should take a little responsibility for her, poopy pants. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? You following me? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I know everything. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed? Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. And indeed we are the bad guy. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? No, you do not. You don't. I don't know who told you that, or who convinced you that you do, but you don't. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so really go fuck yourself. Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. You're freaking me the fuck out. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, and now I feel a chill down my spine, and she feels something else down her absolutely non-existent spine. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? No. They came out really nice. I said no. I mean, yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Comic Sans, what were you thinking? Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel, keyword being almost. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Not so much of a poem, really, as, just... Jesus fucking Christ. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Ouch. Ouch. Just lay it out. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. There's going to be one hell of a recital. All right, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. And there's a percentage sign in the top. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, it's Nirvana song lyrics. Absolutely. Fucking Christ. What is this? Well, it is clearly a nervous breakdown. You should probably go check on her. Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. I don't think that's how that phrase goes, but anyway. Poopy pants? What's wrong? Did you proofread this shit, Monica? What the fuck is wrong with you? This seems like such an uplifting sentiment to show at our poetry reading festival. Oh yes, indeed. I should put that first and foremost in my most beautiful lettering. You weirdo. Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. Does it really? But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so finally. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? and off I fucking scoot. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. No, can't hear you. Miles away. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Whatever was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house, and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in because no one locks their fucking doors around here. Sayori, this is not gonna be good. She really is a heavy sleeper. I know exactly what's coming. And it's not good. It's not. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would... No. Dude. This is not what you should be thinking at all. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Here it fucking comes. So, yeah, yes. I fucking knew it. This is a mite more creepy than I expected it to be, but... an exception has occurred. Game script line 307C traceback TXT for details. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? No, you're just... it has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Would she now, really? What? She pretty much kind of told us so. You could have been less of a dirtbag. You really left her hanging. Fox! My god. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? I'm gonna have to... yeah... Oh god. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? What did you do wrong? Let me count the fucking ways. Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Not really, but partially, I would say. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Again, I'm not a psychologist, but this is... Really? Load your save, it's the only way to save her. Oh, come on. Damn it, Foxtrot. No. I'm gonna keep rolling, we don't have to... I'm just gonna see where this plays out. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Were you trying to tell me something, Fox? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. The end. Okay. Well, shit. I guess the game really wanted me to pick the other possibility. Alright. It's kind of glitching out here. And so is Sayori. I guess we'll load the game and try something else. Or not. File error, character, Sayori character, the file is missing or corrupt. Save file is corrupt, starting a new game. Okay, I'll try my best. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long, so the game is actually glitching out her character. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. This can't be the big reveal that everyone is so hyped up about. That seems... It's clever, don't get me wrong, it's clever. But there's gotta be more to it. And now I know why Fox wanted me to reload my save. And Ionic says, now the real fun begins, apparently. Okay. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. Well, hi. How's everything going, glitch monster? Oh, that was Yuri. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, blah 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 blah. Don't really think we need to hear all of this again. School days are ordinary as ever, it's over before I know it. After, and then Sayori's gonna come running in and yank us off to the literature club, except she's now missing No from Pokemon. So, this is gonna be interesting. Clubs, blah blah blah, there's nothing that interests me, blah 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 blah. Poopy pants! Monica, are you glitching out on me as well? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Did this happen the last time? I can't remember. I don't think it did. Welcome to Act 2. Act 2, best act. Okay. Cool. Remember, no spoilers in the chat, please. No spoilers in the chat. But I am interested to see where this is going. Ooh. Oh, so that's what that sound is. Dockernaut. Hey, Dockernaut. Thank you so much. Oh my, thank you. Actually, hang on a minute. Just give me 2 seconds. Shit, what is it? Streamlabs. See, the reason why it's playing that sound and why the graphics are so awful, I think, is because I haven't logged into Streamlabs. Because I customized all of those reward thingamajigs, and I explicitly set them to no sound. So, let me just... Hey, I'm sorry, I know the game is running and everything. Let me just test it out for a bit here. Test donation. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. So apparently I have to stay logged into Streamlabs for that to look good. Anyway, thank you so much, Dockernaut. I never get any donations and shit like this, so alright, I've gotten one once or twice. I think Pickle Dog sent me one, and you know, don't want to single people out. Sorry, bit overwhelmed by the massive generosity going on there. Oh no, I stopped the stream. Yes, you kind of did. Sorry, I'll keep going. So, having Monica smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? So it's not Sayori who comes and drags us away, it's Monica this time. Or markers. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. I'll play your game. Literature, eh? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that certainly sounds boring. But it's not really boring at all, is it? You know, literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Yes, I know. G Crusher, are you up on this bitch? Did Monica say she? Hey, Poopy Pants. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. But please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? How indeed. Gliterature Club. Yeah, it's exact. Robocop's crisis about Directive 4. Oh, you punny people. Son of a glitch. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Poopy Pants, you know that? Don't start with me, you glitchy bag of bullshit. It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I don't like where this is heading. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica. And her irresistible smile. See, the phrasing in this game is getting a bit weird. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, because it in fact is a witch's coven. I think I'm onto this game. Being generally used for third-year classes and activities, Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hello, witches! I am back, and I brought a guest with me for the ritual sacrifice. Fuck me. Eh? A guest? Oh, she's girl 1, because we don't know her name yet. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Poopy Pants. All words escape me in this situation. Yes, because something is missing. Is that the picture of Sayori hanging in the background? Are you fucking shitting me? Is no one going to comment on that? Seriously? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes, and the picture of a dead one. What in the motherfuck? Okay, so let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't reckon. Is that the sour attitude? Her small... No, it's this one. Yeah, because I was just thinking maybe they switched names. That's another glitch. Oh my fucking god, the Game Grumps never noticed it once. Oh, the picture in the background? It's like staring me right in the face. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. I miss doing that voice. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Poopy Pants in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. I was kind of dragged here, but sure. Isn't that great? Does this mean I have to play through all of this shit up to the festival just to have another girl croak on me and another girl croak on me and I'm left with whoever is the main witch, which I'm guessing is Monica. Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought in anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Poopy Pants? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Where? Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, wasn't that obvious? But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Just missed a cute glitchy donation. Oh, did I? Cool. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have an alert sound. just in case. That tip. Thank you, whoever did so. Actually, the chat here should inform me whenever that happens, but I don't know. Oh well. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Actually, hang on a minute. There's a donation. Oh, shit. Just hit the test button by mistake. Donations. Let me just set a sound effect. I've got some Space Quest 4 sound effects queued up, so this shouldn't take 2 seconds. Let's see. SQ4, please. Samples. Maybe that's a bit long. Hang on. I'll be right with you. Oh, you know what? I'll just use this one. There you go. So it's gonna make that sound. It's gonna make that. Ooh, Red Some Doofat donated 8.25. Thank you so much. Jesus. Sorry, I had no idea. The comment was, I miss Sayori in Glitchby. Oh, Jesus. Hey, thank you so much, man. Or woman, whatever. Thank you. Getting all flustered here, I'm sorry. For a second I thought someone donated 58. Oh, Jesus, yeah. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Don't think that's gonna happen. Anyway, you could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Yeah, grow it into a fucking witch's coven, ritual sacrifices, no one paying attention here, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. All interested in the same girl. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. I know I screwed that up. Fuck it. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission to stay hydrated. Ooh, that was so good. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you with her amazing singing voice. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea when there are hallucinogenic mushrooms in them, and I think I'm gonna need them. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, poopy pads, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and blah blah blah, we've heard all of this shit. Yes, telling a story. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and blah 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 blah. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Ah, thanks for that bit of fourth wall there. Subtle. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for your loop? Thank you. Hadn't noticed. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yes. I think we've seen all of this. Yuri might as well be having a conversation with Rock. Ha, respect that. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Well, fuck you, bitch. And then they get in a huge fist fight and... No, wait, I'm thinking of something else. Surreal horror is I hate horror. Why is that? Blah da 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 da. I'm gonna skip a bit of this because we've already been here, and you know we're on a schedule here. Looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give that back. Fine, Natsuki, you write your own poems? Oh well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. No, you're right. I wouldn't. I've seen them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. So is this the game's authors talking directly to us? I have a feeling it is. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess Jesus Christ, the tips keep coming, and the sound effect didn't play. I don't. Sorry. Thank you so much. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? At least the correct graphic played. Okay, I'll shut up about this now. Then Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Alright, so I'm gonna go home and write a poem. We're gonna head down the Yuri path once again. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, you're all very, very sad, and this is very, very hard on you. Festival, defenseless. How am I supposed to make a clear decision? Okay, I've decided I'll join the literature club. Oh my god, is that right? Yes, yes, ticker tape parade. It's all so fantastic. Okay, I think everyone remembered the assignment, blah blah, off you fuck. Can I impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up. What an awesome time that is. I'll see you tomorrow, can't wait. Alright, it's poetry writing time. I depart the club room. The clap room. It's, well, depends on what goes on in that room. Might as well be the clap room. Sorry. And make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day in school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Will you really? Alright, so let's write a fucking poem, shall we? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. When he cooks me dinner, gives me allowance, spends time with me, asks me about my friends, asks me about anything, gives me lunch money, comes home before sundown, cooks, gives me privacy. I think we're kind of going in a circle here. Doesn't tell me how to dress, doesn't comment on my friends, doesn't comment on my hobbies, comes home without waking me up, keeps food in the house, uses his inside voice, leaves my stuff alone, accidentally drops coins in the couch. When he's too tired to notice me, I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay, that took a bit of a turn. Thank you so much, game. That was fantastic. Okay, vocabulary. Are we ready? Let's build a masterpiece. A tone sunset. Fester memories. Seems appropriate. Unending skirt. Sure, why not? Entropy. Boop. Frightening calm. I think that's actually pretty good. Frightening calm. Grief. Unrequited. Grief milk actually is better. Grief milk. I know. Someone actually explained how this works. You know, the words you pick, whoever does the merry little jig, that's the phrase that runs you down their path, but I just couldn't control myself on that one. Disown. Tragedy. Disarray. Contamination. Crimson. Tears. I want Bunny Defeat to be the last one. I can't do it, sadly. Unstable lipstick. Yes. And that's what you want really in life, is an unstable lipstick. Drink deep of the grief milk. Exactly. Yes, my literature degree is definitely coming in handy here. Absolutely. Hi again, Poopy Pants. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, back at Literature Club. Last one in. Thanks for yeah, what the fuck just happened? Thanks for keeping your promise, Poopy Pants. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay! Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry, I'll do whatever you say, weirdo glitch fucking person. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously— Hey, wait a minute! Sayori's picture disappeared. Then you won't see the end of it. But, hey, you're kind of blocking the, text here. Monica, could you scooch a bit, please? Something. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yes, this is really the discussion we need to be having right now. Swiftly defeat. The music is kind of all over the place as well. It speeds up, slows down, changes key at random. This is getting weird. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Poopy Pants. We'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. After all, this is what we do around here. Well, I can't really say no either way, because you scare the fucking shit out of me. Also, has anyone noticed the room is kind of tilted a bit to the right? Like at kind of a Dutch angle? I can't remember if it always was like this. I don't think it was. Also, I know I'm picking my nose. I'm sorry. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Forever and ever and ever. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You got a donation when writing the poem? Holy Christ! You guys are awesome, and this is kind of overwhelming, I have to say. The fucking music. Yeah. The donation. Maybe you should go Natsuki now. You haven't seen much. I don't know. Let's. Thank you so much for the donation. I think maybe we should try for Yuri one more time. I mean, that was our decision to begin with. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. One day I demand pay like a secretary. What? What does that mean? Oh, for your note keeping. Yes. Oh. Expect a Christmas bonus, indeed. Ah, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be part of this club. Actually, don't I already donate to your Patreon, Wakabra? I think I do. Didn't mean to go there. I'm sorry. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you— Holy Christ. Cheers. Test. Please ignore. Thank you. I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. It has pictures in it. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book. I think we've been through this as well. Ooh, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what now that everything is settled. Your space is already buried in a book. Can't help it. And the room suddenly tilted back. Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. Can't you clip the cover? It looks like the same book that she lent to me, and she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Think she noticed, and now we're gonna read together. Sorry, I was just spacing out, I mutter. Of course she has a lilting piano melody. Just curious, why do you have 2 copies? And yes, you bought something fantastic. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, we can read it together. I can grace your boob, and I can, you know, shove chocolates in your mouth, or whatever the fuck happens. It's all gonna... Jesus Christ. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. I think we read that the last time as well. I think. But anyway, I'm really into it. Sorry if I skipped over all of that. Actually, let me just... It's a rather religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. The people trapped there have a trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood, but the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... I see.
Not the thing about the limbs.
God, I want to sample that.
Not the thing about the limbs.
And then the guitar riff kicks in. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Not a fan. Horror. Actually, I'm just gonna check the chat while this is going on. Other ways to donate. Oh, someone's pointing you towards the Patreon. Oh my god. I'm just gonna let you guys roll with that. Thank you so much, Vocaber. I'm just saying, if you donate to the Patreon, you get access to the backer part of the Discord. Yes, there's a Discord as well. Current Twitch lag is 6 seconds. That's not too bad. Horrible. Hey!
But because the world is full of horrible people, and we are all worthless anyway.
I don't think she said that in the previous playthrough.
Then
I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, I think you are. I haven't lost it. No, definitely not. Maybe I should slow down this game. Am I him? It's not even in the, oh god, it's not even in the history thing. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I even forgot to do her voice that time, because, my god, I'm just waiting for shit to go absolutely south here. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to. What are you saying? I'm saying just let me get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Fine if I sit here, slip next to Yuri's. Don't fucking do that. It's gonna swallow you up whole or something. It's gonna be like a fucking 80s movie down here. It's gonna be the Thing or something. Like her head's just gonna pop off and little bits of tentacly, gooey bullshit appendages are gonna stick out of her neck.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything from your devilish... I open the book and start the prologue. Soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. She's the fucking witch, isn't she? He's the... oh, God. Poopy Pants is a robot experiencing remorse. He can't cry, so he's seeing glitches instead. Oh, shit. Oh, Vocabers, thank you so much for keeping track of the donation thing, but by Vocabers' Christmas bonus with a comment, wire this to him later. Cheers, man. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. It's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over, looks like she's reading from my book instead. Okay, so... I swear I didn't click past that one. Maybe I did. You like apologizing a lot. I do? I don't really mean to. I mean, here, this should work, right? Slide my desk. What the fuck is going on, man? Left arm, yes, yes. Accidental boob grace. It's all gonna go swimmingly. Yuri takes his... I don't really want to be this close to her. Not anymore. Do the same with my right arm, and then you guys turn the page, and it's all gonna go very swimmingly. Huddle together, closer than ever. Very distracting. Warmth of Yuri's face. I don't think so. She's a fucking ghost or something. It's the corner of my vision. Are you really... Are you ready? Yeah, to turn the page. Ah, sorry. Got a bit distracted. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. I don't feel romantically inclined in the least. Just don't lend her your pen. Exactly. Christ.
You're not as used to reading, are you? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit.
Can we speed this up? I want to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. No longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Yes, yes, yes. Assume the position. Okay. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but are you a witch? I think you are.
Eh?
No,
I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
The fact that she drinks the blood of people. Jesus. Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head.
You've read this before, haven't you? Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Hey.
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing... I don't breathe.
Puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine.
Yeah, you look it too.
I just need some water.
Don't we all? Alright, don't push yourself. What? Managed to freeze frame Yuri's last glitch be. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Oh, the Foodmaster, lend her a penis. Cheers. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the class. This is not how the last one ended. What on earth was that about?
Poopy pants? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? No! Slowly backing the fuck away from this Satan cult of yours. Are you worried about her? Oh, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. I'm alarmed. I'm very much alarmed. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be fantastic. Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while. You know, reattaching her head and all. Okay, yeah, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag, and shit's about to get real. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, well, Monica, since you've been so welcoming, let's just get you out of the way until the main witch reappears. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Poopy Pants. Having a good time so far? No! Not really. Yeah! Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, you can stop being so fucking creepy for one. That's my main suggestion. I'm always listening. I'm spitting all over my fucking screen as well. Jesus. Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? She's feeding her raccoon. Hey, Vocabra is a raccoon. Cool. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Don't settle in, don't settle in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yes, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Why can't we show this to Yuri, incidentally? I mean, we kind of wrote it for her, didn't we? Is the game pushing us down a different path now? We're all a bit embarrassed today, you know, but it's that sort of barrier that we all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Poopy Pants. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. Yeah, me too, because I don't know what the fuck it's about. It's really metaphorical. Excuse me. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Deep, really. I guess I underestimated. More like raccoon is a metaphor for carnal desires. Okay. Yeah. The Macabre says I feel weird with that raccoon reference. Yeah, okay. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very... Okay, this kind of plays out like we know. You know that Yuri likes this kind of right? Yeah, that's kind of what we were going for. Sometimes I feel her mind is detached from reality. No fucking shit. Sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head. It's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social... Are you really shoving me in her direction? Actually, you were shoving me in Sayori's direction earlier. Not feeling good about this. Don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. She's wearing a cloak and her eyes are glowing red. Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Yeah, I definitely want to read your poem. It's gonna be good. Here we go. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Actually, it's a little creepy, but not too creepy, but it's a different poem than last time. As if I was expecting otherwise. So what do you think? It's very free-form, if you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Excuse me. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Death. And horribleness. I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Now I'm just reading everything into every line she's tossing out. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way is to think about it. If you keep putting your pen in the same spot for 2... Yeah, we've actually seen this. Go with the flow. That's my advice. Thank you for listening. Excellent. Well, let's show it to Yuri now and save Natsuki for last, or Tingleberry. Don't forget to save your game. Okay, I will. Let's just wait until this all is over. Yuri reads the poem. I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Getting a little bit yawny over here. I guess that means the stream is about to end soon, but anyway. We still got time. Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. Like that, apparently.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Please don't put a curse on me.
Hey, that's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath, finally. Yeah, I'm getting a little sleepy times. It's almost 1:15 a.m. over here, so...
So, what kind of writing experiences do you have?
Well, I used to scroll on bathroom walls.
Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. I think she's onto some... she didn't say this the first time, did she?
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell.
It's just that there are specific writing habits and been through it and learned to pick up and all of this shit, we know this. End result, Yuri finds a trend. Yes, stammering completely gone, sounds like an expert, everything is good. Now I'm glitching. Never mind, shouldn't be talking to people, it's fine, not sure. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Don't really need that, but okay, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Calms? No, comma, right? Semicolon? I can't tell. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker. But actually, this sounds a bit familiar. Can't remember if I read this exact poem, but I just spit all over my microphone as well. Blah, 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 handwriting. Da-dum, 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 dum. All of this is stuff we have. Are you into ghosts?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Poopy Pants.
Really? I must have totally missed the point. Sorry, I gave you the wrong voice. Yeah, how can you be sleepy with this incredible music? I don't know. It's actually a very good question.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a symbol.
Thank you! Subscribe. See, now I know for a fact that I changed that graphic. I'll get the hang of this someday, I swear.
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Are we talking about Sayori now?
And soon to be left with nothing.
Okay, hadn't even thought of that. Impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know if that's an alluring smile or I'm really creeped out by you right now.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Poopy Pants.
Me too. I'm gonna keep doing the best for me as well. Yeah, Monica's glitching my notification system. I just have to get better at it. I'm sorry. Okay, let's show it to Tingle. Tingle Dingle. Hello. Well, it's about what I expected from someone from you. Excuse me, it's not like I said it was. Basically, it's not cute enough. Do you want to get smacked? No, I'll pass. Oh, she didn't do the whole cupcake routine. I actually forgot about that. Not that you like it. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Actually, these are very similar, if not exactly the same as the first poems, but Monica's was different. So I guess we can just skip all of this dialogue. There is a skip button, but I'm not going to use it because I might miss some interesting shit. Yeah, Yes, you and your fucking... Not your fucking, your fucking short, childish poetry. Haha, don't really care. And off we go. Whew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Music's getting weird again. This is a literature club after all. No, it is fucking not. It is, in fact, the fourth circle of hell. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Ah, you little dunce. What's with this language?
Hey, did you say something, bitch?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Fuck you. I guess you could say it's fancy?
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Oh, can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice
and failed miserably. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Oh, so these guys, they're gonna be at each other's throat now that Sayori isn't here to break it up. Fourth circle of hell applies to high school in general. Actually, you're absolutely right.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Poopy Pants did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Like, fuck off, bitch! First of all,
excuse me, I'm going to smack you in the head with a teapot. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, like your head on a fucking stake. Which I haven't yet. And Poopy Pants liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Hey? That's not what I...
Suddenly a bongo troop crept into the room.
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well, fighting stance.
Maybe you're just jealous that Poopy Pants appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Poopy Pants started showing up. Ooh, burn.
Ooh, Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch!
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Poopy Pants hear everything you really think. I'm sure they'll be head over heels for you after this.
Oh. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Poopy Pants. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
How did I get this? Fuck me. How's everyone doing? Are we good? Is everyone good? Yeah. Yeah. So apparently we have to make a choice, and you know what? Somehow Yuri spooks. I was just gonna say Yuri spooks me less. I'm not sure who spooks me more, but I'm gonna go with Yuri. Yuri. Do you really want me to pick Natsuki? I think it wants me to. Hi, Monica. Could you like scooch? Scooch. Hello. Hey, Poopy Pants. Yes? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sure, sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. And other things. Some precedent I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Oh no. Oh no. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Crying? Oh. She quickly runs away. Yeah. See ya. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. I think she might have told her to go fuck herself, but Freaks framed the glitch beak. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me, so of course that's going to be. Oh, goody. Or did.
Poopy Pants.
I will remind everyone in the chat, no spoilers, please. No spoilers. My friend, my friend has the ban hammer or the kick hammer or whatever. If you have grievances, you are free to bring it up with Lieutenant Sayori. He is under authority to remove individuals who do not respect the rules. Now, I'm not saying you will be banned or kicked just for being spoilery. But if you repeatedly ignore, then that might happen. Just saying.
Poopy Pants, please don't hate me.
Also, please don't hate me. I'm just saying. Just saying, really. Ooh, Sayori, flexing the muscles. Thank you.
I'm not like this.
I'm only saying this because I saw some that just kept saying, don't choose Monica, don't choose Monica. I've never been in a position to do so, so I'm guessing that's kind of spoilery, so I just wanted to bring that up. We're done now. Won't mention it again. Sorry. Enjoy the rest.
There's something wrong with me today.
You don't fucking say. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Oh, Darren, geez, about the beach path, that's okay. I mean, you didn't spoil anything by saying, "Oh, there's a beach path." That didn't really spoil anything, but all I know is that there might be a beach somewhere in the future, and that I should get. That's assisting. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I don't even. Sorry for bringing it up again. Like I said, back to the game. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Oh, well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
Are you guys going to get in a fight as well? Because this is going to get weird. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Poopy Pants. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really...
Okay, cool. Beach path is highly classified. Yeah, alright. Well, we get to write another poem, so let's go with cool shit. I mean, Yuri is clearly glitching this shit out, so let's just take her down. She needs a comforting soul, someone to, you know, someone to care for. A Crimson Massacre. Hopeless sadness or death? Sadness or death? Hopeless contamination. That's even better. Disown scars. Anxiety. Giggle. Effulgent graveyard. Christ almighty. Spinning depression. Whirlwind kitty. Lust is a bad word to put in this one, so let's go for it. Lust question, because I do have a lot of question. Inferno. Eternity. Incongruent electricity. I think we just got the episode title there. Incongruent electricity, because that is definitely what's happening here. Another day passes. Oh, so we don't get to go home now, because we have no one to walk home with. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Have you really gotten more comfortable? Are you fucking kidding me? Entering the club, the usual sight greets me. Yuri's decapitated torso is just idly glitching back and forth.
Welcome back, Poopy Pants.
Ah, hi Yuri. Your boob is just kind of floating in midair. I'm sure you're fine with this. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday,
we haven't seen this screen before.
I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Could you really? Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's just no way you can be a bad person. I would like to interject here, but I'll just wait until you're finished. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Also, please don't eat my soul. Please.
Poopy pants. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that, would we?
I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now?
Good things! Sweet nothings in my ear.
I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Today I learned the word effulgent. Oh, nice. If you can ever put beach path in a poem, please do so. Alright, I'll check that. Not a spoiler. Cool, I'll see if I can. Wait, is that actually how it goes? Because that sounds more like an Easter egg. Alright, cool. Next poem, I'll see if I can do that. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
I don't know, I'll fight you for it.
Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Does she have amnesia? Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on.
Not doing a terribly good job, seeing as bits of you were just flying around the room a couple of seconds ago.
So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Okay, amnesia, definitely. She's weird.
Hey?
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Stop fucking looking at me, you witch!
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
Oh, not at all. I don't hate you, I despise you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry! Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, we're cool. We're cool. Business as usual.
Now kiss!
Oh, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Yeah, this happened the previous game as well. Or she makes up some bullshit story about practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. Also, is that why there's a piano playing in the music? Alright, seriously, gotta stay hydrated here. You noticed I stopped yawning? Getting a bit into this. Just trying to put the bottle down gently so it doesn't rock the microphone. There we go. How can she practice piano if piano is playing right now? Exactly. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. You will accept my impressiveness.
Well, thanks, Yuri. Here, let me fart on you some more. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Poopy Pants. I'm sure you won't. You fucking creepy... Monica smiles sweetly, knocking both Yuri and Natsuki out of a window as she torpedoes into view. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Coming on a bit strong there, Monica. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. I am not easily impressed. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Poopy pants. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean in the club.
Bottle full of bub. Go shorty, it's your birthday. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay, yippee. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Also coming on a bit strong. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea for...
I think there's something in that tea. I don't think we should be drinking that. Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, knocking Natsuki in the head with it as she retrieves it. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? There we go. All the fucking kettle and bullshit. Making some tea. Yes, we can go all the way. Is the skip button disabled? Okay, something weird is gonna happen, I think. Because it was on during some of the other conversations. So I guess I can... When the skip button is on, I can skip past shit I've already read, and when it's disabled, something weird might happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna click through what we've already read. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh yes, sorry for misunderstanding. And now she's back. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? Well, that didn't happen the last time. I'm bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. It's not background music. The music is coming from inside the room, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be near the nearest water fountain. I don't know what the words I was trying to say there were, but I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like something is sucking the air through their teeth. Someone, not something, but... Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah! And rewind. Thank you, I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently.
Poopy pads, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Oh, and the food master says I'm right about the skip button. Cool, thank you. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
Oh, and here we go again. The Sayori picture was back before the screen just went black. Oh, good. Well spotted. Game's getting freaky. You don't fucking say, dude. My god. Of course. Should do. Seen all of this before. Gonna make some tea. Yuri fetches the teapot, begins measuring. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking.
Was she off? Yeah, she was off cutting, weren't she? I'm just gonna be blunt about it. She was off doing some nasty business, and then the game rewinds because we haven't actually learned that yet. Oh god.
I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Poopy Pants. It's very endearing.
That's, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Poopy Pants, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
We've done that. Yeah, it's a little bit easier on their back. Didn't realize, so we're just gonna... Okay, I see where this is going. We're seeing some of the events that have happened, and then seeing some of the events that happened outside of our view the first time. Like she was running off to do some business. Blunt about cutting. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a bad one. I swear that wasn't on purpose. She's one sharp girl. Yes, she is indeed. I got her number totally, but yeah, that's pretty fucking clever. Okay, book from the back. Let's have some chocolate. Let's stuff the chocolate in her face, because that went so damn well the last time. Bodies are even closer. Yuri's slight shoulders touching. How am I supposed to focus? When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Here we go. Let's get on the floor. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Focus on the reading. Focus, goddammit! Put my teacup between my legs. Don't draw attention to the crotch area. Briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure? Because I'm going to shove them in your mouth in a minute.
Well, if I touch it might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, yes, of course. Didn't even think about that. My bad. Here, let me do it for you. Here we go. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Hold the sword. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy, pop it in my mouth, and take another chocolate, hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lip as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, she closes her lips over it. Suddenly it breaks. Did I just... She looks like... Oh god, I ate chocolate. My god, whatever will become of me? Yuri starts to breathe heavily. The music cut out for some reason.
I can't. Poopy Pants.
Suddenly, she forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. This is not what happened the last time. My teacup gets knocked over.
Don't spill the tea. Poopy Pants. My heart won't stop pounding, Poopy Pants.
Also, we're outside the closet, and you can... Okay, let's not nitpick here. I'm in a dark closet with someone who's obviously a glitchy witch. Actually, I'm going to call her that from now on. Glitchy witch.
I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Poopy Pants?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Hi. Not creepy in the slightest. What do you fucking want from me? Time to share poems. Okay. I guess we'll show our poem to Natsuki this time, slowly backing the fuck away from Yuri, I think. Hi, well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. You what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Blah, blah, blah. Just make sure you don't suck at it completely. I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. Oh, wait, what was that? Something tells me not to, just make sure you find... I think you're being at least... I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a bit, aren't you? Oh, sorry, we heard that part, too. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her, blah blah blah. She's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers. I'll kill everyone in the world, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's, blah blah blah, just warming up. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward. Dum 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 dum. Yes, 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 you don't like spiders, it's... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, did I skip something? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. I'm getting a bit sassy now. This is not what she said the last time. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? What it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing. You can leave now. Sassy. Okay. I don't know. I was gonna save Monica for last, but Yuri, you're creeping me the fuck out. Hi.
I've been waiting for this.
Alright, steady on.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Poopy pants. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Like the weird fucking eyes you were giving me in the closet. Remember? Yuri visibly swallows. Oh good, at least she has some human reactions. Even her hands appear sweaty. Or, you mean the human gloves she's wearing over her alien body.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Poopy Pants. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Poopy Pants? I'm not being weird, right?
Yep, yeah, you are. Yep, totally.
I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions.
Really? Couldn't tell.
I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, wheel. Rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox. What's with the gearboxes? Is she a machine? She's a machine. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. Well, someone has to. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that takes 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every 1 second. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship in another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. And a round of applause. Yes, indeed.
It doesn't really matter what's it about.
Really? Doesn't it? No, I'll be sure to tell your therapist.
My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I inserted it into bits of my... I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. I dipped it in my own blood, can you tell?
This game is a commentary on Gearbox's Duke Nukem Forever. The poems you make affect which girls you talk to in the day. Yep. Someone explained that to me last time. And there's a lot of content for Natsuki. Cool. Not going down that path, but well, I guess the game is kind of forces there eventually, if my calculations are correct.
I'm okay.
No, you would definitely are not.
No, what did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Thanks. Cheers. Hey, Mon. What's up? Poopy Pants, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kinda dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Okay, well, let's not even have the big dramatic fucking reveal. It's... Jesus Christ. Alright. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. What are you fucking talking about, Monica? The point is, you kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that will probably be best for her. You're starting to freak me out as well. You kind of were already, but you're starting to freak me out more. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Definitely freaked out. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. Don't think you do. And I know how to treat my club members. No, you don't. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Something. Glad. Delete her. Cheers, Mon. That was fantastic. Yeah, sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm fine with this. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I can't wait to hear what it is. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, oh, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Fuck no. I guess we kinda have to. Stare at the dot to receive a special message. Is this game trolling me now? It is definitely trolling me. I love you. Okay. Cheers, special poem. I love you too.
Nope, 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 nope.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Her skin's gonna melt off or something. Like she's gonna pull a... What is that fucking sound? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over to. It's like someone mixing cake batter. Oh, we need to go today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have something to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together... Sorry, I'm fucking creeped out right now. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Bye. Okay. Well, look at the time. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Poopy Pants joined and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about new members anyway? Sorry, my virus and threat protection suddenly decided to fuck up. Maybe Monica and Yuri and the Witches Coven here is getting into my system as well. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everyone gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Poopy Pants? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Poopy Pants to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Poopy Pants joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Poopy Pants isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this, with you draining our life force, I'm guessing. I know you're precedent and all, but you really should consider, our opinions for once. Oh god, you have angered the demon. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Poopy Pants want to get more members too. No, we're cool, right?
Don't drag my ass into this.
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. Did her... I thought her fingernails just grew. That's not fingernails, those are just the way her hands are drawn. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Poopy Pants, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? I don't know, you fucking dragged me here. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. Oh, what's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is that a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Yeah, good job on that one. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Oh god. She has a messed up... Yeah, how about asking a therapist to join the club? Absolutely. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Poopy Pants. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. Oh god, she... Don't tell me she's like getting beaten at home or something. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, should we go back in the closet, do you think? Do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Hi. Well, the technical issue has been identified and corrected, so thank God that... Oh, sorry. I just put my microphone away, so I just put it back up. We're gonna end the stream here. I'm very sorry for that little technical mishap there at the end. Hate it when that happens, really. So apparently I must have kicked the USB lead out of my little USB hub down here. And that knocked out my... see if I can show you. My little M-Audio thing here. This beat up old M-Audio is what's providing you with all the audio glory. And it runs on a USB lead. And I've got a little USB hub down here that I can't show you because the cord is not long enough. But it's one of those that, you know, you plug a USB lead into the computer and there's this box with like 1 million USB plugs on it. And it's just right here with my where my feet are, and I must have been stepping on it or something because it just tumbled out. So thankfully Monica and the other witches aren't infecting my computer. However, I did notice that they left me one last present, and that is that all of my save games are gone. So I am starting over from scratch apparently, but joke is on them because I am going to save in this unoccupied slot over here, and you two can just fuck right off. Yeah, I guess it deleted them when all the do-over happened. Monica told you to save your game. Yes, that she did, and I don't know if the game is actually evil enough to completely delete all my save games, like physically on the hard drive. I'm guessing, hoping against hope, that they're actually still there. They're just they're just hidden from this save game view window. So that's why I'm saving in this slot, which was, if I recall correctly, empty. And I would be able to somehow recover these later. So that's why if I saved over one of these, then might want to check the data, Space Quest Historian. Yes, might want to. Might want to indeed. Anyway, we're going to quit now. I'm terribly sorry about the little technical mishap there. Shit happens, right? So, yeah, thank you so much to everyone who's donated. Thank you so much to everyone who checked in with the stream here. I know we're down to 5 people. And we're back up to 11. Okay, so Restream is fucking up on me now. It is definitely time for bed. So, thanks for sticking around this long. And, you know what? I'll see you around the Chrono stream, guys. Probably should have my mouse hovering over stop streaming when I say that. Just pretend I just said it for the first time.